all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Enjoy the Bossman Show, joined by a friend of the show. He's now a Belmont Bruin again, had their head coach, Casey Alexander. Casey, man, congrats on the new gig, man. How's it going so far?
So far, so good. It's good to be back in familiar territory. It makes the transition a lot easier than it could have been, but still, anytime you take a new job, there's a lot on your plate when you show up. So we're trying to get our feet back under us, and someday soon we'll be basketball coaches again, I hope.
And Casey, the thing about the job is you have to leave your house. Same house, man.
That's right. Not at all, yeah. I've said this several times. I mean, it literally, if you turn left out of my driveway, it's 1.4 miles to Lipscomb, my old job, to that garage. If you turn right, it's 1.4 miles to Belmont garage. So the exact same distance from my house to both schools, which is kind of crazy.
Hey, gas efficiency is on point, man.
Yeah. Kids get to stay in their own school. I don't have to be disengaged from my family, so it's really good. Happy about it.
Now, last night, man, we saw a great game with the Blazers and Thunder, and that Dame Lillard with that great three. Now, you've seen a shot to the end of the game like that since you've been coaching, and not seen a shot to go down like that. There was that money in that situation in your career so far.
I'll tell you what, it's pretty crazy. That's a guy who a lot of confidence, obviously. I don't think there are any coaches that would have drawn it up that way. Hey, you stand out here and play with it and then shoot one from 40 to see if we win or not. But it's a little easier when the game's tied to play with that kind of confidence and shoot that shot. But hats off to him. big player, big moment, made a big play.
Yes, indeed. And we'll be in town tomorrow for the draft. So how's the city buzzing so far with the draft, man? I'm looking forward to getting there and seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been crazy. They've been obviously hyping up for a long time, put a lot of money into downtown and, with staging and just roads and everything else. And so it'll be a big event. Nashville is becoming more and more one of those kind of cities like you guys have down there in Atlanta where events just want to come to this city. So I think they'll do a good job. It'll be a fun time.
Yes, indeed. And being like at your alma mater, Casey, that's really feel good. A lot of people you probably seen that you haven't seen in a long time, but you see them because you're still in town. But being back in familiar surroundings again, leaving your alma mater, it's feel really good. Come off the Coach Bird, who led a career of so many years of great success at Belmont, and you come behind him, man. I know you're excited about this opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of winning tradition here, and anybody. We talked about Nashville just a second ago. I mean that alone gives us a great chance to recruit. But we've got an unbelievable campus with good facilities and a lot of wins and a lot of things going for us. And so it's a pretty elite mid-major job in my opinion. And after spending 20 years here as a player and an assistant coach, it's good to be back. And we'll see if we can keep doing. I'm not as good of a coach as Coach Burr, but it doesn't mean we can't keep having good teams.
Yes, indeed. Hey, you're pretty good yourself, Casey. Don't say yourself short, man. You're pretty good yourself, man. I can give you that.
Well, we just do what we can do, right?
Yep.
Show up, put in a good hard day's work, and I think we can do the job. We just remains to be seen how it all turns out. But if we're not any good, it's nobody's fault but my own, because Belmont gives us everything we need to be a good program.
And yes, speaking of building a program, Casey, you built up, it was Stetson, you built that program for your job at Lipscomb. At Lipscomb, you built that up to a great program. NIT this year to NIT finals against Texas there, man. So I feel like at Belmont, you can continue the same thing you're doing for building a program. You've shown you can build out a big major program to a T. And following Coach Bird's lead, who's assistant for all those years, man, I feel like it's a good spot for you to keep building the Belmont brand, keeping the train going as Belmont has been doing for past years. They've been D1 at least for sure.
Yeah, and that's obviously the plan. I mean, they wanted things to remain as much the same as they could because the formula here for winning has worked, and so they didn't want to go outside of the Belmont family, so to speak, and where somebody would come in and try it a different way. And so that's that combined with the success we had at Lipscomb made me a decent choice for them. And then for me personally, I mean it's the formula that I've used. Naturally, I'm going to do things a little differently, and I'm not Coach Bird, so there will be some changes, but at the same time, and the big picture will remain the same. We'll keep recruiting the same kind of kids. We'll keep playing the same kind of style. We'll keep doing it the same way, and I have full confidence that that'll continue to mean we have a successful program.
And you hired a quality staff, retaining Coach Ayers, and another assistant you retain as well. You got one guy from Lipscomb coming down to you. So I know having a quality staff when you have take a new job is very important for recruiting, keeping the same flow going. So I think you did a great job of keeping two of those guys and bringing one of your own, keep that continuity going.
Yeah, that was probably the toughest part of the job, of taking the job for me, is just because you got a staff of Belmont guys that had an incredible year and have done great work here, and through no fault of their own, all of a sudden they're in limbo about what's going to happen. And then I've got a Lipscomb staff 2 miles away who did the same thing. And those guys were tremendous for me. We had a great year. They did a great job. So essentially I've got 8 guys all of a sudden for 4 spots. I got to figure out how to make that work. And, not only that, Brian Ayers and I, who's staying on as the associate head coach, and we worked together for 13 years. And so, there's a lot of familiarity, basically friends. We're all kind of the same. So that's been a tough process, but I think ultimately, my job is to just do what I think is best for Belmont, and that's what we did. And so I could not be more pleased with how things turned out.
And familiar with the OVC, because you played Belmont twice. You play Tennessee State pretty often. Other schools out of OVC as well you've played. So for us getting to the conference, you're very familiar with the coaches and the teams that are already in the conference. So it won't be a big adjustment for you already.
No, not at all. I mean, and I'm from Nashville, so I know a lot about all those teams. And you're right. I mean, we played Tennessee Tech several times. We played TSU several times. We played Moorhead. We've played a lot of the teams in that we scrimmaged UT Martin. So I don't think there'd be much of an adjustment there. Even though I've been in in the A-Sun and even the TAC, which is what the A-Sun was before they changed names for, 18 years or something like that. That's actually a change I'm looking forward to. Just, give me a new league, a new format, new everything. And so that'll be good. But I don't think there'll be much of a learning curve as far as getting prepared to play those teams or coach against them or recruit against them for that matter.
And with the roster, since you play them twice, you kind of know what you're dealing with already for the evaluation process. Now you might not know all the details that Coach Bird may have knew, but you knew the roster. So it's easy for you to come in and kind of make a development plan for the guys, work with them on the court, because you've seen them play twice, and how you can help them from being an opponent of them. Say, hey, if you do this a little bit better, we can be great, because I've seen you play. I can know how we can kind of work against you that way as well.
Yeah, and that's you're right about that. I mean, I have great familiarity with them. I could walk in. I walked in the door the first day and could say, hey, here's what I think you're best at. Here's what I think your strengths are, your weaknesses are. Here's what I think you can do to improve. So there's a real comfort level there without question. But at the same time, coaching's a whole lot more about relationships than it is anything else. And that's the part where there's still a learning curve. What makes these guys tick, and what's the best way to coach each individual player, and what do they need from me, and that sort of thing. And so that's the part where we still have some room to grow, but it'll all happen pretty naturally, I think.
Especially having these 4 hours that you can work out with the guys, spend time with them, kind of get that team building going before they go out for the summertime and leave out for summer and come back. So I feel like you're getting the job when you got it. You have enough time to kind of sow those seeds to build those bonds now. So as when they come back for the summer, you can really hit the ground running real good there. Yeah,
summer's when we're going to have to do it. When I got here, because of exams, you can't do anything 7 days before exams start. So you have to kind of shut everything down. So we only had 2 or 3 days where we could actually get in the gym. So when they come back for summer school and everything, that's when we'll really, get on the floor and spend that amount of time. But the new rules do allow us to accelerate that. We've actually got a trip planned for August, and that'll help us, transition into the new year a little bit better. So we've got plenty of time, but it will take time at the same time.
That's what I got for the cases of the overseas league. I mean, this year it's just looking at Austin P, Murray State, Jacksonville State is getting better. Also, Tennessee State competed pretty well in the league. Eastern Illinois got better. So, obviously, the league, to me, from afar, is getting better, if you ask me. And I know we add you to the mix, you'll see it up close yourself. But from looking from afar, from beginning to leading, you think the overseas is getting better as a conference from top to bottom? Because I feel like each night, I don't know, obviously, you'll see in competition, whether it be from Belmont on down to UT Martin, whoever, Eastern Kentucky, is all playing hard every night. Games real close.
Yeah, and I mean, I just think, conferences are conferences, it's going to be cyclical a little bit, you can pretty much look at any league and say, okay, these 3 or 4 teams are almost always going to be in the top half, and then, and everybody else is kind of going to be come and go a little bit. But it's a quality league, no matter what league you're in, it's hard to win conference games because of the familiarity and everything. And, so we'll just prepare and see if we can, keep being Belmont, putting ourselves in position to play for championships.
Well, Casey, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you guys this year, seeing you guys work real hard, man. And I must tell you, Casey, you heard my mom was hard. I said, Mom, he had to go. He had to go to Belmont. She was definitely sad to see you leave Lipscomb, man. But I said, hey, he had to do what he had to do, man.
They hired a great coach, and they'll continue to be good.
Yes, indeed. Casey, good to talk to you, man. I hope to see you when I'm in town this week, man.
Sounds good. I look forward to it.
All right, folks. This is Casey Alexander on the Bossman Show.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today, True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind ENT. Believe in it, get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.